Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Cities Skylines in the city of Knight's Gauntlet. And in the city of Detroit, here it is currently raining. So, uh, we'll just have to deal with it. We'll have to grab our umbrellas and deal with it. So in our prior episodes, we had done a little bit of work over here in Pinckney. We had done a little bit of work over here. We added this new area, which I haven't come up with a name for yet. So we'll have to come up with something there. Jefferson Avenue has a lot of darn traffic on it, and I'm almost certain it is just because it wants to get to this freeway and it wants to get to this freeway, and I don't have any other way for freeways, freeway access to get to the city. So yeah, that's a mistake on my part. Maybe what I'll do is I'll bring in a freeway from up here so that they have another option, but my fear is if they were really wanting to go this direction, then they'd probably be going over here and picking up this one. I added this to help alleviate it, and that seems to be getting a little bit, but a lot of it just wants to go to the edge of the map. So it's just then there's just way too many intersections in here, as you can see. So yeah, it gets all backed up. It's not very pretty, and I don't like having freeways crisscrossing everywhere. But it just might have to be that way because I just have that much going on in here, especially since there's industrial in the middle of all of this, and that's what's generating the traffic is the industrial. So perhaps maybe, the industrial disappears and it's just people that are coming here to work and live, and maybe that'll help a little bit. I don't know for sure if that will. But anyhow, continuing on, I noticed just now that this is all dead on this side, and I don't know why that is, so we're going to plunk down office all throughout there. We're going to plunk down office alongside the 1 Detroit Center / Comerica building. And we're going to slap down some industrial office right along here, just along Jefferson. Or perhaps this Taylor Jones. And then right behind it, we're going to put some residential. Even though I don't have a large residential demand at the moment, I'm going to just start putting some down here. Okay. Alright, well, it's nighttime, so we just have to wait for, the light to come up, and it's not even midnight yet, unfortunately. We are playing the real-time mod, so time moves a lot slower, and Sims actually behave on day of the week, so they have a Monday through Friday work schedule and school schedule, and then weekends are slightly different. So the fact that there's this much traffic at an 11, almost midnight on a Tuesday, just imagine what it's going to be like at rush hour. So anyhow, enough about that. So last episode, I think I also built this road out over here, State Route 2 in Ohio, it might be. But anyhow, that kind of connected Detroit to Cleveland, and they can take that as opposed to the freeway, although it doesn't look like there's a lot of people using it. There's one lone McDonald's truck. Is that a McDonald's truck? Yeah, it is. That's using it. And it probably came over here just to do something there. Oh, there's a couple other vehicles as well. Okay. So maybe I still have a large demand for industrial / office, a little bit of demand for residential, not very much whatsoever. And I have a lot of space to expand out for residential. Like I said, I had built all this out, and this is all on hold until about 6:30 in the morning. So this will probably take care of this demand right here. So as far as the office and industrial, what I would like to do to take care of some of that is I can actually zone in here. I can actually zone generic industrial. And I might just go ahead and do that, only because I think it would help. You know, this is built exactly for industrial. It's got its own depot. It has its own dedicated freeway entrance, and it's really not being utilized at its highest or anywhere near what it could be. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. It also helps fill out the zone a little bit. Makes it look a little bit more like there's actually something going on over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place industrial just all the way through here, but I don't want it on the side roads. So I actually can go to there. And of course, none of this will actually build until about 6:30 in the morning. So there we go. And then, what the heck, yeah, we can go ahead and fill in all of this too. So just give that. I can also, I think, now it's been a while, so this is specialized as ore. And I am not 100% certain, but I think those generic industries will sort of build to supplement, or maybe even complement, the ore industry that's going on in here right now. So, yeah, not enough buyers for products, that's just a matter of distribution. So, okay. And actually, the whole reason I built that was because up here, I'm still not able to get enough metals up there. It'd be really nice if I could somehow get metals up here. So what I might end up doing to take care of that is, let's see, I can take... So I can put a warehouse yard down. I'm going to pause. And we're going to put it down across the street. So we're going to put it down right here. Now I think I can have it be storing metals. And now what I'm hoping is metals will show up here and they'll be just readily available there. And then I'm going to put across the street, I'm going to put another one. Because they also need petroleum here. And I'm going to leave it, I think it was petroleum, right? Yeah. And I'm going to leave it, oh actually this is a petroleum, never mind, I'm going to change it to plastics. There we go. Because that's what it wants, yep, although it has plenty of plastics. Oh, because this is where plastics come in. Derp. Well, you know what we'll do then? We'll just set it to metals as well. Okay. And then maybe what will happen is it will deliver metals and store metals a little closer. I still am not really convinced about how well the distribution of goods works in the game, but alas, that is just what happens. So, okay, so what else do we want to do? I know I also said at some point I am going to do the separation up here of the freight and passenger rail, because I think these trains may be getting in the way a little bit. So I might as well do that. I got nobody waiting here, do I? Nobody waiting, so let that train just go away. Eventually. There we go. Okay, I have another one showing up, but it's going to have to wait. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're just going to take from this point right here. We're just going to blow all this away. We're going to put in a one-way loop of a nice road just for our whatchamacall, for our passenger, so that they have something nice to look at. And it does not have to be very big. In fact, I think it can be just the 10. Boom. Okay. And then before I forget, let's go ahead and get a path built straight across there, so that the Sims can walk straight across. And as well, we have... Oh, I thought I had that clicked. There we go. There we go. Alright. Not exactly what I wanted, but oh well. Let's go to train station and make certain we have the correct one selected here. So this is going to be the one that will go out to the city, and then this will be the one that comes in from the outside world. Alright, so actually this kind of works out. Take that, go right to there, and connect up. And then I have that as one way for some strange reason because I selected the wrong one. So let's just upgrade that to bi-directional or two-way. Then I would like to have this is probably not going to work, so how about I mean, it would look really nice if I could get it to do that. But my guess is this isn't going to behave, is it? Let's grab all these nodes and set them all to the same height as that. And believe it or not, that will sort of work. I don't know. Maybe that won't. I don't know if that'll do it. Okay, we're gonna have it look a little nasty, unfortunately. So let's just have it with the really terrible looking the terrible looking Y. Okay, that's alright, I suppose. Alright, and then let's just come down here. We'll bring this up and go right into there. Okay. Excellent. Alright, so now we got that. Last but not least, before I forget, Traffic Manager President Edition, we come in here and we are going to tell it that no freight or no Lego bricks, because that's kind of what that always looks like to me, and no passengers. Okay. And I don't know why I just did that. Okay. I'm not supposed to connect to that. Alright. So. Alright, let me make certain I get. Okay, that's still good. Alright. Over here, we will take this straight out. And then we'll do an ever so slight curve in. But I have to get rid of all this stuff. There we go. Let's put the road guidelines and angle back in. And can I get it to behave? There we go. Okay. Excellent. Alright. And then I don't believe I have to have a fire station here, but I'm going to put one down just in case. Because I don't want anything to burn down. Okay, so that'll take care of all that. This will allow intercity, this will no longer allow intercity, and unfortunately, Chicago will no longer allow intercity trains now. There we go, okay. And then, before I forget, I have to have, of course, regular service back and forth between here and downtown Chicago. Otherwise, what is the point? Uh-oh, autosave, please don't. Okay. Got way over there. And we'll come into, sure, that side of the platform. Why not? Complete the line. There we go. Okay. So we have our passenger service done. Now let's just do the same for freight. Now for freight, they don't need the nice looking road. They can have an ugly road. So what we'll do is I gotta leave enough space here. So actually what I would like to do first is let's just get the track put in. So this might be a little too close. Okay, and that is a freight station. And I can't rotate this thing. Alright. That's alright, because what I could try to do here is, okay, so I think it was 5, 6 away, I think. Let's get these all turned back on. There we go. We want the freight station. And hey, I got it! Awesome, it is 6. Alright. And we'll just head that back right up to that one. So as you're waiting there, you can watch the trains load and unload if you're a train spotter. Alright, so I want the 2-way. Now this one's going to come into right here. So let's just get it to about there. Bring this one over. And then give it a nice gentle curve into there. Excellent. And then this one needs to come out to here. There we go. Okay. And for whatever reason, again, it's playing this game where it wants to elevate. There we go. Okay. Set that back. Alright, so there we go. It does not need the crosswalk. That's all it needs, and then the trucks will just come in here, they'll go around and then come out, and then that will come out to there. And yeah, it's kind of weird that it does that, but that's just what it was. And I like how I make it go up and then back down. Well, it's a little hilly there, so alright, anyhow, let's unpause the game. So now, hopefully, any and all trains coming in. Is that actually... No, that's a truck. That is weird that I've got trucks and such showing up there, but maybe they're unloading for a train. I don't know. And then just because I can. Just because I can. Where is it? Park. Come on, Parks. Bonk. Give them something to do, you know. Give them a nice little fountain to go walk past. There we go. Okay. You know, just something. Maybe a little... No, the bouncy castle doesn't fit. Darn. Okay. Anyhow. Yeah, something nice. Yeah, give them the Luxor obelisk to stare at. So, I don't know if anybody will actually show up there, but we'll see. Okay. So that takes care of that, and I think that is now all of my rail connections to the outside world are now segregated like that. I don't believe I have any other rail connections that go off the map. So I control all of it now. Yep, excellent, okay. Whether or not it actually does anything, I don't know, but we shall see. Okay. I highly doubt there's anybody on this train already, but let's take a look. Nope, nobody on it, okay. Let's take a look at the train station itself. Nobody even on the platform. But it could be a while before people start using it. Now, the rest of the platform's doing pretty good. Got lots of traffic going in and out of there, so how many people actually used it? 235. That's pretty good for our game. So, alright. And I think I got quite a few routes going in there, yeah. And I still have 4 platforms left that I can use, so... Alright, let's go over and take a look over here. It is still... We've only, like, 2 hours have passed game time. Oh. Of course, though, I did have the game paused for quite some time, so... Alright, so unfortunately, I guess what I could do is I could just speed things up in the evening. I thought the real-time mod had a time passes a little bit faster at night, or the simulation speeds up a little bit faster at night, but perhaps it is not doing that. Something I just thought of, how have I been doing on postal service? So, how's Lansing doing? Is there even a post office out here? I don't see one. Am I missing it? Nope, there's not even a post office in Lansing. So let's go ahead and get them a post office. Probably be a good idea to have it very close to the freeway. There's the roundabout over here. So what we could do is... I mean, unfortunately, I don't have space over here. I could put it way over here. Are these houses, though, or are these offices? Oh, those are offices. I have no problem putting it there, then. Boom. Okay. There we go. Okay. Interesting that... Oh, it's black because it's not being utilized yet. That's why. I think it'll turn purple or whatever that color is once it gets utilized. And then we can put down a small one. Let's see. There we go. So now it's in use. And we can put a small one down right over here in the corner would be nice. I think it would be a convenient spot to have a post office. I don't know if these need postal service. Obviously, they're complaining about a lack of it, but... and then we'll put another one not next to the oppression office, but nearby. There we go. And I did look online for some Washington Monument assets, and there's one, but it looks like it requires way too many dependencies for my comfort level. Anything that requires like 7 dependencies for a model as simple as a Washington Monument just seems a little bit weird. So I don't like how the land slopes behind the oppression office. Let's see if we can smooth this out. Nope, apparently not. Okay. But what else could I put back there? What would look nice behind? I'm getting distracted now because I see... Okay, I do have something in that roundabout. What would look nice that would just continue out? You know, I like my cathedrals. Oh, there's the government or Amsterdam Palace. City Hall. Do I already have that? Oh, yeah, that's right. That's in Detroit. Okay. I mean, that would look good. It kind of looks like an government office, although it's European. Brandenburg Gate. The Winter Market, not so much. No. No, nothing there. Nothing there really stands out. Nothing there really stands out. I mean, Old North Church, no. It's going to be near a freeway, so it's not going to be... I like so many of these assets, but they just... I don't know if they would really fit in here. I want the tax office. I mean, that would actually kind of look nice nearby. I think it would look nice if I even put it and gave it just a little bit of space. So that's 3 away, that's 3 away. So either way, it's going to be 3 away, huh? So would I have it over... Oh, I put it over here. There we go. Just fill that in a little bit. Something next to our oppression office. What else do we have that's kind of government-y type building. I know that's not really a word. I did see an asset that I completely and utterly forgot about. I think this would be nice behind it. The White House. So we're going to go ahead and do that. There we go. Okay. And then, what I would like to do is... Okay, I lost this last time. There we go. There's the vegetation. And for some reason my brush doesn't work. I don't know why. So I do have to do them single. But let's just have it where I cover up this just have some nice vegetation around it. And then, because you know I like it, my yew trees. So let's put a yew tree in right there. Let's put a yew tree in right there. Another one right next to the tax office, and then we'll have those kind of line this side. We'll have another one back there. We've got somebody who's driving right through it all. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Do you really want to pay your taxes? Somebody just driving right through it all. Thinks he's got the, the 4x4 and no problem. Not with this. I'll just go right through it all. How's that look? Oh, that looks really nice. I like that. Yeah, and then we need to put something like Lafayette Park across the street here, of course. But we'll get to that later. So, it is now 7 a.m. Let's slow things down a little bit and take a look. So actually our residential jumped up. Look at that. And where did I fill out? Was it right here? So that's actually built all up and doing very well. Over here I put down some office. Looks like that's already filled in as well. And you can see rush hour is certainly taking its toll on this road. Wow. Wow, indeed. Do I have any lane connectors? I don't. I thought I had lane connectors here. I wonder. Is there a 2-lane highway? I'm going to try something here. So that's a national 2-way. Here's a 2-lane highway. I'm going to try something. So we have to enable anarchy here. Now this is going to really screw things up going onto our bridge, unfortunately. But I want to try something. I hope this will help. I don't know if it will, but I hope it will. Let's give 2 lanes the ability to go. Okay, you have to stay in that lane, though. So you can go straight across. And then you can only go straight across. Okay. I don't know if they'll use the second lane, but we'll see. And then up here, they're just going to have to sort it all out. So that goes to there, this goes to here. So these 2 lanes are going to have to sort it out. Okay. And then over here, it's not getting off the freeway that's a problem. At least right now it isn't. Although, wait a minute, this should have been a 2-lane road. That should have been a 2-lane road. So let's go ahead and change that. I think I lost some of my turns now, but nope, okay. So now you can go this direction. You can go this direction. Alright, so I got everybody covered now, right? These go this way. This goes this way. You can't go straight, because that would be stupid. Okay. So I don't know if that'll help. It'll certainly, you can see here it helps. In fact, even as far back as here, let's take care of that. There we go. And I blew that away. Damn it. Let's do this one more time. Okay. You can turn there. Okay. I'm almost thinking turning that into a 3-lane road and giving 2 lanes the ability to turn into downtown. But anyhow, okay. So now the next thing I'd like to do is over here, similar. See, that is a 2-lane road. So over here, I'm going to turn that into a 2-lane road, but I want it to be the freeway 2-lane only because it helps them get that speed as they get onto the freeway. I lost a couple houses there, but oh well. And then here, I mean, that could be really obnoxious. 5, 4, I lost another house, unfortunately. Okay. And then I just get my lanes going here. So these can turn and go straight. It's not getting onto the freeway from that direction. That's a problem. So you can go that direction. You can go this direction. And now here, you can go straight, you can go straight, or turn onto the freeway. And you can only go onto the freeway. Nope. There we go. Yeah, that mimics or mirrors over here. Okay, and then what I might be able to do going forward is play with these lights. And have it where it moves in a clockwise fashion. But let's check. Words are hard. Let's just leave this alone for a few moments and see what happens here. So over here, though, I do want to. I would have done this on the other side too, but that would have screwed up my Ambassador Bridge. Yeah, see, they're going way over right off the bat. So I don't want them doing that. There we go, and then here. Come on. There we go. And then over here, same thing. So let's go to a 5-lane. And then down to a 4-lane. Oh! Whoa, 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 that's a 6-lane. Let's go down to a 5-lane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I selected the 5-lane, there we go. Then we want the 4-lane. Oh, there we go. Let's turn off anarchy for the time being. And then we'll just do this. So if you want to exit, you got to be over there. And then you can pick your lanes from here. And then here, these 2 lanes up. Pause. Let's get that. I do want it to be the freeway just as they're leaving. There we go. And then it can turn into regular road after that. Okay, so these 2 lanes must exit, and these 3 lanes continue on to Canada. In fact, if you ever do drive through Detroit and you're on I-96, or I think it's I-96 that connects to the Ambassador Bridge, you'll actually get this big sign that says, like, you know, exit now or you end up in Canada. And you don't have a choice. There's nowhere to turn around. It's like, I actually have had a friend whose reason when they got to customs at Canada in Windsor, the reason for their visit was to turn around. So, it's just kind of funny. So, okay, I don't know if that'll help, but maybe they'll utilize the lanes a little bit better. Let's actually watch if this lane actually turns onto the freeway as well. And it doesn't. Darn it. But I think what I do need to do is I need to get a pattern going with the lights. Now that takes a long time to set up, and what the heck, I know it's not fun to watch, but I think it would be interesting thing to show. So what we're going to do is we're going to create manual traffic lights. So now, it's been a long time since I've done this. First off, I've got that. So now, what I have to figure out, it has been, oh, here we go, this. All right. Actually, that's what I want. Sorry, not manual traffic lights. So manual traffic lights, okay, disable that. This is what I want. And then I want a node, so these two nodes are going to be tied to each other. Okay, so now what happens is you go into setup timed traffic light. So I want to, actually it looks like I screwed things up. Let's start over here. I'm going to take this out. Alright, hang on. Whoa! I want to get rid of the timed traffic light there. Okay. I think add a junction to this. There we go. Okay. So now I have two junctions. Alright, actually what I'm going to really do is remove, because I don't trust what I've got going here. Alright, add a junction there. Okay. So now you can see I've got these traffic lights that are showing up over here. So we want to go ahead and we want to add a step. So the first thing that I want to do is, nobody's really just going to continually go straight across. I think the easiest one to always start with, and I may get this wrong because it is a very tricky thing to do. But, so you start here, and what you're going to do is you're going to set up what the traffic can do. And you can also set up the directions they turn. So what I'm going to start with is exiting the freeway is going to have full, this side coming out will just be able to do whatever the heck it wants. So it'll be able to go here. It will not be able to go straight across. There is no going straight across. So it'll be able to turn left or right. And then at the same time, I want this to be able to go straight across. So what that means is they can exit, turn, and go straight across, and then everybody stops. That just allows this to keep moving. And that's what they call a step. And then you set up your time. You have a minimum time and a maximum time. Now this I need to figure out because I never do know how these numbers really work. And you can always come back and change these, because at the same time, while this is happening, whoops, I've got a cat laying on the keyboard. At the same time that this is happening, there is absolutely no reason why, at this signal, they can't turn to go onto the freeway, or these people can't turn to go onto the freeway. And that's what I'm actually going to start with. So does that make sense? And also, at the same time, these people are coming off and turning this way. There is absolutely no reason why this light, gotta make certain I got the right one, can't be turning onto the freeway. So basically, I've got this traffic has to stop because they're all coming off. They turning off can go straight across. As you can see, I've got that set to go straight across. They have to stop, of course. This traffic can turn to go onto the freeway. And this traffic can turn to go onto the freeway. So that's what I'm going to call step 1. then I have to save that, and then I have to add another step. So now, here's a sad thing. There's no way to just like kind of reset. So I have to remember what I've got going here. So the next thing that I want to do is traffic is kind of moving along here. So I have to think this through because I always mess this up. They were able to go straight across. The next thing that I want to have happen is this is all going to stop. And this traffic will be able to go straight through. And turn. Do I want them to have a leading left? Yes, I want them to have a leading left because this has to be cyclical. They can no longer turn. Over here, they stop. They do not come on. This can continue to go across. And this can now go straight across and turn. This has to stop. Gosh, I hope I'm getting this right. Because this is a nightmare to set up. So now what I'm doing is I'm allowing this traffic to go straight or turn and then continue and get onto the freeway. Because chances are the traffic that's waiting over here wants to get onto the freeway. So you just want it to go straight and turn if it can. The traffic coming off the freeway isn't likely to turn, so it's okay when they come off, they stop. Okay? So, so I want to make certain now what I've got going on is this is going straight across and can turn. This is going straight across, but only straight across. They're stopped, and they're stopped. Over here, they're stopped because they're turning. Okay. I think I got that. Let's go ahead and add the next stop. So now the next thing that I want to do, this was going straight across. Oh my gosh, okay, I'm already blanking on how I want to do this. I think I want to set up where this one now exits. They can still clear here, and everybody's stopped over here. Okay, you know what? I gotta start all over. So maybe I won't do this on the episode right now. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to did I remove those? I want to make certain I removed them, and I didn't. So I think there's an easy way to do this. Nope. Okay, so how do I remove those? Remove time to traffic light. There we go. Okay. What I'm going to do is between episodes, I'm going to draw this out in paper and figure it out. Because it does work. There is a way to make it work, but it just requires a lot of setup. And we'll see what happens as time goes by here. So this is also rush hour. So it is getting the heaviest hit right now. So anyhow, enough about that. Let's just go check out the storage that we put up over here. So I had put some storage, and now we got some metals here, we got some metals here, and they seem to be happy. They've got the metals, well, they have metals, they're not complaining about them. Well, now they are. Okay. So I don't know how these work. I do not trust. I mean, all 12 trucks. Oh, wait. No trucks are in use. Right next door needs metals, and they're not delivering it. So I really never did trust the distribution of goods in this game. Of course, now they don't need metals. Okay, something got them their metals. Alright. Over here I put down some generic industry and, well, it's just goods unlimited, ready to wear. Okay. So I thought that they would kind of specialize to ore, but I guess they don't. It might be because... I think if I draw an industry area, I think I can draw over top of this. Nope. It already is that. Never mind. Okay. Oh, oil industry. No. I don't know what... Oh, this is ore, not oil. Yeah, it's not... So what if I do the... Is it the generic? Wait, what's going on? I have that selected. Oh, erase district. Because there we go. So maybe that would have helped. So Primrose Park, and then... Where are we at? There we go. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Okay. And then you'll see, yeah, see now they're starting to change. So they're going to go away because they're going to turn into ore specialty. So I'm kind of overlaying two types on top of each other here. But they'll take advantage of the ore industry and ore refine or ore extraction that's right next door. Okay. Actually, let me just do this. Or will it? Okay, I've done that joke way too many times. Yeah, see, mining solutions. Okay. Well, 74,567. Yet again, I did not pay attention to where I started. But we have a healthy demand for residential, a healthy demand for industrial and/or office. My guess is possibly at this point it's more office. We still have a problem with educated workers. That's just because of the real-time mod. But we are getting up there. 70% of our citizens have graduated. 30% are uneducated. 44% are educated. But only 10% are highly educated. And I have very poor public library coverage, apparently. Even though I've gotten them scattered all about the place. According to this... Oh, that's just usage. It's not necessarily coverage. Okay. So... I probably should get a couple more universities in. Just to help. Although, actually, look at that. I'm pretty darn close on the eligibility, too. Or on the counts. So I've got my university here. I had one out here in Ann Arbor, I think. Right? Yep, I've got that university right there. So maybe I should put a University of Chicago down. So let's go ahead. Do I have a university in Chicago? Public library. Let's put down the old school university out here in Chicago. So where would that look nice? Oh, it would look nice next to the park here. Man, I really have a lot of open space with this railroad in the way. It could go right here next to the exit. It could go over here. I mean, yeah, you're trying to study and you've got trains rolling past you right behind. There is this area with the hospital. I really want it more central, though. Oh, I guess I could put it here. I'd lose some residential. But if I'm going to do it that way, I might as well turn it this way. So I might as well do this. So, boom. And then I'm just going to... It looks like it got rid of it, but I'm going to get rid of along the sides. There we go. Alright, that will help. Well, you should get some students in there fairly soon. All those people that just got evicted, they're waiting at the bus. I just got kicked out of my house. It's not operating. Why is it not operating? It's a Wednesday at 9 a.m. Come on, I had classes at 6:30 in the morning. Is this like the Millennial University? I wake up around 2 in the afternoon. How full is that bus? Absolutely full, okay. Well, I guess I could just wait and eventually it will kick in. I think this is a good place to call it a episode. Let's take a look over here. Well, it's better. Look at that. It's better. It's not backed up in front of the Rensen anymore. So it is better. So maybe I don't have to do it. I would really like it if these two lanes would use the left turn capability. It doesn't look like they do. See, that's what I want, is I wanted a dedicated left-hand turn for that lane. And what happens is you kind of set it up where you get these L shapes that have right-of-way. So like this would have right-of-way, and then this would have right-of-way, or I forgot which way you want to cycle. Either this would have right-of-way starting here and coming up to here, and then this would have right-of-way. No, I think it's like this one, and then it moves counterclockwise. So this would have right-of-way, then this would have right-of-way, then this would have right-of-way, and then this would have right-of-way, and just kind of rinse and repeat. And I spoke too soon because, yeah, it is getting a little crowded in front of the Rensen. And again, that might just be... Maybe I can take care of that with some lane arrows here. Pause. And just allowing this lane to also turn. And then this lane has to go straight. And then I hope I didn't mess up a bus route there. Please tell me I didn't mess up a bus route. Does not look like it. Okay. Because the only thing stopping there is making a right-hand turn. Okay. So I don't know if that'll help. Because they do also, like, you know, the extra 5-10 feet by being on the outside curve, they actually consider that a longer distance and may not use the outer lane. But yeah, I need to figure out how to get people to use both lanes, and they just don't seem to want to. Oh well. Oops, there we go. It's still not bad. I think it's better than it was at the beginning, though. Especially since we are just at the tail end of rush hour here. So, heck, I don't roll into the office until 9:30 every morning myself, so... Okay, anyhow, enough of that. Looks like we need some education out here in Lansing. I mean, we could put down in, you know, Eastern Michigan, right? Is that the one in Lansing? No, that's in Ypsilanti. Ooh, Modern Technology Institute. That would be kind of nice out in Lansing. So I know I said I was going to end the episode, but let's just go ahead and... There's really not a lot of people out here, so it might not be the wisest idea, but we're in creative mode. Who cares? Money doesn't matter. So I think that'd be nice right along here. Boom. So it's kind of like an it's kind of like a university. Gosh, there's only 1,700 people in the city? Wait a minute. That doesn't line up with what I saw earlier. 10,000 are eligible. Huh. Okay. Well, I'll say it for the third time. This is a good spot to go ahead and end the episode at. So everybody, I hope you've had a great time watching this episode. And if you have any ideas or suggestions, please leave some comments below. Let me know what you think. Also, if you like what you see, hit that like button. And if you want to subscribe to my videos, I also put out City of Heroes and Astroneer content 4 days a week. And I enjoy doing it all, and I love these games. So everybody, I hope to see you all in the next episode of Cities, Skylines, Knight's Gauntlet, and take care. Bye.